The King's players look forward to welcoming you back to Temple Theater again in 2021. You know, we've all missed the thrills, excitement, and butterflies of the dress rehearsals and opening nights. Here's a poem to help us imagine what one of those rehearsals might look like if a very special guest popped into Temple to watch.
Oh, hi. Come on in and have some hot chocolate. I just finished reading this poem the director sent me about our dress rehearsal for the Christmas show. Even the ghost light is mentioned. What's that? Oh, it's the single safety light that's always left on a dark stage when it's not in use. We sure had a good time. Sure, I'd love to share it with you. I think you'll recognize some of the original poem. Save some of that hot chocolate for me. Here we go. 'Twas the night before opening, when all through the temple, all the creatures were stirring. It's really quite simple. The ghost light was shining alone on the stage, awaiting the stage manager's props to arrange. The actors were dressing, practicing some line. Rehearsals were ending, and all would be fine. The patrons bought tickets to have a good seat. Everyone's sure the show was a treat. When out on stage right, there arose such a clatter, I sprang into action to see what was the matter. The shadows were deep backstage in the wings. The chorus was waiting to enter and sing. When what to our wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. The backstage was humming with worry and wonder. What happens now? Would the show go asunder? Now singers, now actors, now stagehands, let's rush. On lighting, on sound cues, on dialogue and such. To the right wing, the left wing, the backstage and all. Now dash, dash away to the call. Everyone scrambled, adjusting like pros. The show must go on, as the old saying goes. The music was started, the lights shone down bright. The actors were brilliant, the set a delight. The reindeer were settled outside on the roof, stepping so lightly with each tiny hoof. As I watched dress rehearsal from back of the house, Nick sat in row 7, still as a mouse. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. His bundle of toys was nowhere in sight. To peek at them now would just not be right. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. He laughed for a moment alone in the row, and saw me look puzzled, so he whispered quite low.
I needed to practice for Christmas Eve flight. Can't catch your opening. I'm quite busy that night.
He had a broad back and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed along with him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke nothing more, just watched through the show. As the company bowed, his time came to go. He rose from his seat and clapped long and loud. The players responded with thanks all around. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down off a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas, King's players! Have a great opening night!" Merry Christmas, everyone.